Lawrenxoxo, bitch.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of Lawrenxoxo and Friends. And if you haven't already, please go on iTunes podcast and leave a review. And in my background, you will hear a lot of bikes because the Dream Chasers of Brooklyn have been out for a long time. So if you guys hear them throughout this episode, I'm sorry. They're having a time of their lives and it is what it is. But the Dream Chasers have been out for at least the past few hours over here. How are you, Yaya?
I'm good. I'm cozy in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I'm loving this.
How's your week? How's your day?
I just worked. I worked and I was trying to get some orders out today, and then I was on the phone trying to get some information from the Small Business Administration. Then I was creating labels. It was just today was pretty busy for me, but it's nothing to complain about, you know.
Right.
And so that's pretty much how my day was. What about yours?
My day was okay. I worked a little bit this morning. Our website is like, when I tell you people are buying,
they are.
People are buying, and I'm really thankful for that. It's keeping me employed, so
yeah.
Continue to buy sex toys. What else? I've been working on other things. I'm actually really tired. I woke up like early this morning. You ever wake up in the morning and you just want to clean? You're like, I just want to clean.
Yeah. That was me the other day. I just out of nowhere at 6 o'clock in the morning, I got up and just cleaned the hell out of my bathroom.
That was me. I like woke up this morning and I worked out and I was just like, I just really want to mop these floors. Like I want to mop the hell out of my floors, and I just got the cleaning. And then I got my laundry together, which I've been trying to not even look at for a while.
Same, but it has to get done. Yeah. Like it has to get done.
I hate laundry. Like that's the one thing I could clean anything else, no problem. And I think the reason why I don't like laundry in New York is because I don't have a washer and dryer in my apartment.
Yeah.
Like if I had a washer and dryer in my apartment, no problem. But the fact that I have to like take my stuff to a laundromat, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, it's a burden. I think it's definitely a burden. That's why I don't wash my own clothes. I drop it off to them and let them clean it. I'm not sitting there.
I'm the same. I can't do it.
I can't sit there. Nope, I'm not doing it.
And the laundromat by me is like the hot spot. Like everybody, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. It's always something crazy in there. I'm just like, no. So I'm definitely going to drop off my laundry because it's been piling up.
Yeah, mine too. I'm like, I'll probably drop it off tomorrow, honestly. Because it's just literally like I'm out of towels, running out of towels. I'm just like, it's like, I don't know where this laundry came from because it's not like I'm going anywhere. Where is these clothes coming from?
I know,
but it's really
right?
Just towels. It's really just towels and rags, and I gotta wash some sheets and stuff. But yeah, it's just like I'm in the same shit pretty much every day. Where is this laundry coming from?
I became a mom over the weekend.
What?
I have a plant.
Okay. So do I. I guess I've been a mom for a while.
Well, I brought my first plant. It hasn't arrived yet.
What is the snake plant?
It's a fiddle fig leaf tree. And I'm very excited. I honestly spent first of all, I know I have reached a new level of boredom because I spent a few hours searching for the perfect trash can and the perfect plant.
Oh.
Yes. And I didn't even know trash cans could cost $300.
Girl, where are you looking at? Girl, you don't sit your ass down.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not spending $300 on a trash can. I'm not there yet in life. I'm just saying through my research, I did not know that was a thing. Those are things and people buy them. No, but I've been looking for a trash can that had both recycling and regular trash. Cause I'm really bad when it comes to recycling, and I want to be really good at it.
Oh yeah, I have two separate trash bins. I have one for recyclables and garbage in my house.
I aspire to be like you. I want to do that, and so I've been looking for a trash can that has both. But they're so expensive. And I know you can get like the little blue one to hang out on the side, but I don't like the like I want my trash can to look like one. And then you know what I mean? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
My phone was flipping. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so I didn't get one yet because I'm like I need to find one that's like not crazy expensive. But I'm really excited for my plant. I Googled one that doesn't die quickly, that doesn't need too much attention. So I like there's hope that I can keep this plant alive.
Yeah, I mean, just get you a low maintenance plant. Because I have actually, the plants I have actually a money tree. I don't
Okay.
know the botanical name of that, just know it's called a money tree. Then I have the aloe vera plant, and I have these two plants. I don't know the name of, but it's been passed down for generations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know the name. Like it was my grandmother's plant, and then this it's like this plant reproduces a lot. So you can like literally like cut off the leaves and put it in the soil, and it grows into its own plant. And
Oh.
my mother trimmed the ones that she has in her house because they used to be my grandmother's, and then she made some for me. It made me a pot or what it looks. And they're in my house growing like fucking weeds, and I refuse to cut them. So I'm gonna have like vines and shit soon because I'm not cutting them.
That's
I don't know how to do any of them. Like I don't know why I have to have plants. My mother made it very essential for me to have them. She's like, you have to have plants in your house. Are you crazy? And I'm like, I don't care. Like I don't care. And I
right.
even see some of the leaves are yellow, some of them are brown, because I don't take care of them.
Mm. Well, you know they're air purifying. I didn't
Yeah,
know
of
that.
course. Yeah, plants. Yeah.
So I was just like, and I just think being in this house and having nothing to do, I'm just like, oh, I'm like, let me find something that I can like take care of, but is not an animal.
Right.
So I'm gonna try this plant out, and I think it'll look good in my the little corner that I want to put it in. So I'm
Can
gonna.
you have animals in your apartment?
So they said no, but I saw somebody bringing a big ass dog downstairs. And then
Oh,
one day I saw someone getting their cat had ran out of their apartment, and I saw someone going to get the cat. So I think
wow.
I can. Dawn actually wants to give me one of her cats, and
Ooh.
I really love Dawn's. Actually, Dawn's cats are the reason why I like cats because they love me. And my grandmother, who I used to live with, she had a cat and he hated me. Like anytime I came over, I could not even touch him. He would just get weird. But Dawn's cats, like I come over, they always want to cuddle. Like they're just really, really cute. And I'm like, I want a cat. And she's like, take one of my cats. But I'm nervous about separating the two.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was like, separating them is going to be kind of like, it's going to be kind of hard. You're going to be like, wow. And it's like scratching up your damn fucking couch because they're miserable.
Right. So I'm really nervous about that. And also, like, Dawn's cats are very bougie. She has got them accustomed to a certain life, and I'm like,
Right.
listen, when that cat come over here, it's not gonna get what you giving them.
Yeah, gourmet shit and special things and vitamins, like all these other extra things that she invests in. That
I'm
cat's gonna come back looking like it is on crack.
now unless she give it to me, I'll take it. But like, she got some shit that I'm just like. First of all, when I had pets, when I was a kid, we had two bowls, one for the water, one for the food.
Oh, yes, exactly.
She got a waterfall for her cats that purify the water and do so. I'm like, listen, 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 listen.
That's too much work.
I like so I don't want them. I don't want the cat to come and be like, "Oh, I'm in the hood."
It is. It definitely is. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Where am
uh,
I?
So I kind of been like going back and forth as to whether I want to take one of her cats or not, because I don't want the cat to be devastated, to be like, oh my god, you have me. What is
Devastated.
this? Why am I here? This is weird. Um, but I do kind of want one of her cats. So I don't know. I'm going back and forth about it. What else did I have? Okay, so for this week, I don't want to speak about no corona.
All right.
We already know it's crazy. Clearly, it's gonna be here. Can't do
Oh
anything about
wow.
it. Did
Right.
you watch the new episode of Insecure?
I definitely did.
Okay, so that is what I want to talk about this week, and I specifically want to talk about Molly. So I don't want to go too much into the episode because maybe some of the listeners haven't watched it yet. But there was one part of the episode where Molly was in the car with her boo, and he basically told her that he was seeing other people, and it really threw Molly off, and it made her feel uncomfortable. So then after that, Molly got real weird, uh, and basically, I guess now she's going back and forth with herself as to if she wants to continue dating him or not.
Right.
And so after watching the episode, I was like, okay, I got some ideas for this week's episode, and it's kind of going to be another questionnaire type thing, but dating. And I feel like we also haven't talked about dating in a while, so it'll be good.
Okay.
First question: are you quarantine dating?
No.
Any exes coming up? Nothing? Nobody?
Why are we having this conversation?
You don't have to get too personal. Just yes, no, maybe so, kind of,
Yo,
sort of.
okay, yes. My ex been coming over here.
Oh, I didn't mean come. All right.
Okay, he's back in my life. I
Oh.
think he moved in.
Oh shit. Tis the
Anyway.
season, sis. Tis the season. Okay. So, on my end, I'm not quarantine dating. You will be surprised that I have not even opened up Hinge.
What?
I haven't. I don't know what it. You know what? I go into like little spurts where I'm like, oh, I want to date, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. I don't want to do it.
Right.
And so I haven't been on the apps or anything. I'm pretty sure I just haven't got into that level of boredom yet. Like I'll get there, but I haven't. I haven't even honestly been in the mood to really. Like I've been talking to my homeboys and stuff, but other than that, no, nothing really.
Okay.
Uh, what is your current confidence in dating on a scale of 1 to 10? Not thinking about your ex, just in general. Like how much confidence do you have in dating?
Hmm. That's a really good question. I don't know. I think I'm pretty confident in dating. I always try to keep a positive outlook, even though certain things may not work out.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I already have a high. I think it's pretty positive. Like it's really high. Like I think that what's meant for me will be for me, and whatever that time is.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where you at?
I say, I would say 8.
Ooh, that's a good number.
Yeah, I think I always try to stay optimistic because I really believe it. Like your thoughts and your words curse you, so I try to stay optimistic
Okay.
about relationships and stuff.
I'm not mad at that. That's a good number. So my confidence in dating is I've always been a very I've always been a very optimistic person off that. But I think my confidence in dating is very low. Like I think maybe I'm at a 6. And I will say that because Yaya, I don't know what it is, but I keep on meeting like the guys that I meet that I really like and I really feel a connection with, they are going through the most devastating shit. And I'm wondering, because I'm always wondering if everything it has a deeper meaning. Like, for example, the guy that I really liked last summer, his mom passed away.
Right.
And then his mom passed away maybe a month and a half into dating. So that's still pretty new. So it wasn't like it was, 4 months of dating and we really got to know each other and really got to have a good time. No. Even while we were dating, his mom was having health complications.
Right.
And then the guy that I was recently like now dating, his grandmother has breast cancer during this time. And so, and again, this is within a month of dating. And so I'm just like, why does every guy I meet, like, they're all going through
something?
Yes, and it's heavy stuff. It's not like anything light. Like, imagine, taking your family member to chemotherapy during the coronavirus.
Right.
It's fucking stressful. And I'm one of those people, like, I could be there for you and I can, offer as much as, like, it's really hard for me to connect with someone that I haven't known for that long on that level.
Right.
To the point where it doesn't come off like a robot.
Right.
And it's just like, I kind of struggle with how to keep it going. Like, I'm just like, you going through some tough shit. I don't want to, and then when we talk, that's what they talking about.
Right.
So it's not like, you have a conversation. It's like, oh, how's your day? No, it's just like, yeah, I had to take my grandmother to chemotherapy and I had to do this, had to do that. Now it's so crazy. I can't even, wait in there with her. I have to be outside and all these. And I'm like, well, how do I talk about anything else? So I don't know if I'm just not supposed to be dating right now. Maybe I just need to focus on myself or what. But I'm just like, anytime I really like a guy, he's going through the most devastating shit.
Yeah,
and I'm there for them. I'm holding it down. I'm asking how they're doing. I'm praying for their mothers, their grandmothers, whoever. I'm doing the best I can. But also, I'm just like, this is so heavy.
It's like, what do you do in saying that? Especially it's like it's a fresh situation. It's not like, you have a foundation really built.
Right.
So it's kind of like, what do? You don't want to overstep any boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It's just like weird. Like, I don't know. I never even been in that situation.
And then it's so horrible, like, and I feel like when we speak, it's like, or the conversation, they're sad. And I try to lighten it up, but then it's also like, maybe this person just, I'm the one who they want to, vent to. But also I'm like, damn, this is so heavy. And then it's like I know you, but I don't really know you. And so right. I don't really know how to comfort you.
Right.
In the best way. And so I feel like, with the guy from last summer, we kind of ended up drifting apart. And I feel like this guy, we're kind of like drifting apart. I'm just like, maybe it's just not for me. Like, I'm so, like, why can't I just meet someone and we just have fun?
Good luck.
It's like the most stressful shit is happening. And I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't know. So, I'm thinking, like, maybe I just shouldn't be dating right now. Because let me tell you something, Yaya. If I meet one more guy and a month and a half into the situation, something crazy happens in his life, I'm going to say fuck it. Fuck it.
No, you can't say fuck it.
Maybe for a few months, because it's too much.
You already gave it a few months. I feel like just I wouldn't cut any. I wouldn't say stop dating. I would just say just discontinue. Just continue. Because it's just like, what else? I mean, honestly, I know it's frustrating, it's annoying, but it's just like when we put up that wall, it prevents us from actually seeing like or being able to receive
Okay.
somebody that we deserve. If that makes sense, like that person could be right in front of you, but you have this wall up already that you're not going to be able to um, digest it and then take it in.
Right.
So I would just say just continue to keep dating. It sucks, but I mean that's just the thing about dating. Because it might not even have been a situation about death or anybody having a health issue or something like that. It could be just assholes. Like, you just got to just keep going. You got to get a lot of frogs to meet your prince.
No, I feel like I could deal with the dickheads or whatever, but it genuinely makes me sad when they tell me these things, and I'm just like, how do I even ask you if you want to go on a date now? I don't know, and I don't want to seem insensitive. And
Yeah,
I'm an
no.
Aquarius, so I already know how I can come off, and that's very insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's
I,
like,
I think you'll be okay.
yeah, I just want some luck. I'm like, God damn, like.
Yeah, it is kind of tough. It definitely is.
um, okay, let's go into the next question. What do I want to come with? Do you have a strategy for dating?
No. See, people try to have these fucking games, man. Like, they be like, well, you gotta do this. You gotta make him do this. And I don't have time for that. Let it shit flow naturally. Because it just becomes too much. And just because you could play a game, like, sometimes some people could play games really well. I'm not that type of person. If it doesn't flow naturally, then I just don't fuck with it.
Right. Games actually make me feel uncomfortable because it
Yeah.
makes me feel like I'm doing something for like some weird type of personal fulfillment
Right.
versus actually, like you said, like going with the flow and, you know, just taking the situation for what it is and, just having a good time and trying to get to know someone.
Exactly. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
Me personally. I don't have the space nor agency to do that. And I feel like, so if I want to play games with me, fine, by all means. But I feel like when people are playing games, it's because they have some hurt that they have yet to deal with, and they projecting it onto other people. I'm not doing it.
I feel you on that. You know what? You can tell when someone is hurt. I feel like I think I can always tell if I'm dating someone and they're still hung up on the person that they were previously dating, or you know what I mean. Like I kind of feel like sometimes little things happen, or they'll say little things, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or you can kind of get a feel of their traumas, which I feel like is a word that has been
Yeah.
run to the ground. But yeah, I think I can always tell when a guy is still feeling a way about his previous situation.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, do you find your do you find yourself holding back when you meet new people?
No.
Hmm.
Because I don't know. I don't know. Me personally, like, I never let the new guy pay for my past mistakes. Do I have I learned from those lessons? Absolutely, and I apply those lessons to everything that I've learned. But I just feel like it's so unfair to give someone your time, or you make someone think you're giving them your time and your true authentic self, and you're not.
Mm,
So yeah, no,
okay.
no,
I think I do hold back, but I think I hold back certain things.
like
So I am when I like somebody, I listen to every little thing. Like I I love making people happy. Whether it be lover, friends, family, I don't care. I want to make you, if I like really love you, I want to make you happy. And so I listen to all of the small things and I pay attention, and I'm always, I feel like I always want to go all out for people. And
Okay.
I think, and I know that they always say when you do things for people, you should never expect anything back. Like you should do it out of the kindness of your heart. But I think I have gone out my way a lot of times. And when it was maybe the person's turn to do the same, I was let down. And
Okay.
so even like, and sometimes I'm even speaking about the bare minimum. And I think, because the fun part for me about like dating and loving someone is like spoiling you and surprising you and making you happy. And like I said, this could be the littlest thing. So I'm not talking about crazy shit. I'm just talking about little gestures of love and acts of services.
Right.
And I found that because in past situations that I didn't get it back the way I wanted to, I have to, maybe I wouldn't say I'm not holding it back like 100%, but I do pace myself and I take it easy, and I kind of wait for the other person. I kind of wait to see what the other person does before me,
Okay.
and how they move in situations.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
see a problem.
like if you're saying your back hurts, we going to the spa. Like that's just me. Like I want to do those things. Surprise, like let's do this. Or if you, whatever your favorite chocolate is, it's going to be in the fridge when you come over. I don't know. That's just me. And I
No,
love
that's
being that
fine.
person.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you can work. You can work your way up to. That's something that you don't have to do right off the bat.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really holding back. It's just making sure somebody. Because I feel like sometimes, like, we have to make people. Okay, like, I remember I asked a question on Instagram, I think, maybe last week or the week before, about, like, do you play. Do you have to play right before you become a wife?
Yes. That was actually a really good question.
Right. Yeah. So this girl I went to high school with, she's married, and she actually married this guy that we went to school with, and she was just like, for me, I did those little things, but I had to let him know, like, show him, like, this is what you can get, but you have to work for it too. Like, I forgot how she worded it. It's like you have to earn it.
Yeah, I really liked. I like that
yeah,
answer that she gave. I remember it.
yeah, it was a good answer, and I was just like, it's like it's a privilege, and it can be taken away at any time. So of course, I feel like you have to, like, give us something. You have to give a little bit, because it's just like, how would they know that you're a good wife? How do, like, if you don't cook for them, how do they know, like, okay, this is somebody who could cook? I can see her now cooking at all our family functions and holidays and stuff like that. I'm not saying you have to cook for the guy every day, but, show off your talents. The same way he's going to show you that he's a provider, hopefully, that he's going to protect you. Those are the things that you will want to see in your spouse. You have to give something.
Right.
You don't have to give it all out. Like, you don't have to be doing pull out all your tricks out your bag, but you have to give a little bit. But they have to earn it as well.
Mm-hmm. And I think, okay, so now I think back in the day, I was more of a like, I wouldn't say like, okay, if we, of course, everything always takes time, but if it's like 2, 3 months and I like you, I think that's when my mind starts really like going to,
Right.
you know, just me being like super super thoughtful. And now, yes, I'm letting them work for it. I am. So where I feel like when I was younger, it was just like, yeah, I'm going in right now. Let's go.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. Yeah. No, definitely. Because what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, I feel like if it just flows naturally, then it shouldn't be a problem. It's just like, don't force anything. Like, I remember I was dating this dude, And I was trying to get this man to see everything about me. And I was going to the moon and back. He never gave me anything in return. Not a dollar, not anything. Not a ride, nothing. And I mean, now reflect on it. I get mad at myself. I'm just like, yo, this dude didn't deserve any part of me. Now, thank God I'm a woman who is not a scorned person.
Mm-hmm.
That I can sit there and be like, okay, this didn't serve me. How do I move differently? Or like, what signs to acknowledge that they're giving me to see that they don't deserve this part of me?
Yes.
Because they'll give you the signs.
They'll always give you the signs. Once you
Always
think back on your past situations, it's so funny how you see things so clearly once you're not in them. And you're like, oh my God, remember that one time where he did that fuck shit? That was a sign.
Yeah. That was a whole sign. So that's why I'm like, sometimes we just have to, sometimes we don't even want to acknowledge those signs either as women. We just be like, nope, not I. Like, nope, he would never do that for me. Like, we try to, turn out the other cheek, but we just can't.
I call it being Ray Charles to the bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. No, seriously.
I was telling my friend the other day because she was asking me a question about, like, how she dates or whatever. And I was like, girl, you be acting like Ray Charles to the bullshit. Like, open your eyes. You cannot keep letting these men do all of this fuck shit and letting them get away with it and still be in your presence. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It really, 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 really doesn't. It doesn't. So, but no, I agree. Like it's just about, like I said, it's all about reciprocation. And if they're not gonna meet you halfway, like, I mean, it's for me. Even though my situation is a little different, it's just like if we was to be done today, like completely done, then I know how to move forward with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still dated. Like, I'm one of those people, like, even though my ex always been in the picture, like, he has not always gave me his best, as you guys all are aware. And even when we were not talking, I always did my own thing. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I still do my own thing. And with that being said, like, even with those guys that I was dating, they did fuck shit. So it's not like I'm blind or anything like that. I just noticed, like, okay, my ex did this to me like 2 years ago. Now this new guy came in the picture. This is something I'm not having, or something else. Like, it's always something. I feel like some of the dudes I have encountered was just like, they just want something warm to crawl up in. So I was able to spot it out. Like, this motherfucker just wants to have a good old time. It's not even worth it. I ain't calling him back.
Come over. Why don't you just come to my house? What you doing?
Just come over.
I ain't even took you for dinner yet.
Not exactly. Come over. Just come through. I'm not even on that type of time. Yeah. Okay.
As soon as I get that, I'll be like, damn, I gotta delete you out of my phone.
Right. You just fucked it up.
Come over. Like, at least wait. I feel like some guys don't even care. They be like, fuck it. Let me let her know from the get go. I ain't trying to be your man.
But you know what? I can respect that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some dudes out there that's be like, yo, I just want to have sex. All right, cool. Well, thank you for respecting me enough to tell me your intentions and allow me to make that decision for myself instead of manipulating me.
No, I agree.
Everybody's good for manipulation.
No, I agree. That's true. So, I think there have also been a lot of discussions about the different stages of dating.
Okay.
When people are like, we're just talking. And then they'll say, we're dating. We're boyfriend and girlfriend. We are in a situationship. I mean, I feel like the list could go on. So what do you think are the clear stages of dating and why? And do you think that there are... You know how some people are like, listen, if you ain't married, you single. It is what it is.
No, I don't believe that.
So what do you think are the stages of dating and why? Okay, I think there is, you're talking like you're just on the phone. You might go for a date or two to fill things out. I think it's actually 4 stages, maybe 5. So
That's when you exchange the numbers. Y'all talk on the phone, text, or whatever. See, there's consistency. Then y'all go on dates or whatever. Then it's like, then now it's the dating stage where now it's like y'all building towards a relationship. That's stage 2. Stage 3 is the relationship. The ups and downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then it is engagement, if it gets that far. And after engagement, maybe y'all move in together to see this is something y'all really, really want to do. And after engagement, then it's marriage.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship, or if I'm in a relationship, I don't consider myself single. I get it, by law, you technically are a single person, whatever. But I feel like if you're with somebody and you guys are exclusive and you guys have like a clear understanding, no, you guys are together.
I agree with that because to me it's like, well, how can you ever get to marriage if you're saying that you don't. I think words mean things, and we have to put titles to certain situations. And I know there are a lot of people that are like, I don't believe in boyfriend and girlfriend. If that's what you are, you're still single. But it's just like, no, we made a commitment to one another that we are going to be in a relationship and build together.
Right.
So, okay, but I think you know what I think is tricky, talking and dating.
It is. There's a very fine line. It's a very fine line.
And I think because it's like I kind of want to group. It's like you can't group it, but because the way you explain things, I'm not gonna hold you, Yaya. I don't think I've gotten past the talking stage.
Yes, you have, because you've been in relationships.
Oh no. I mean recently. Like
Oh.
I don't think I've gotten past the talk. Well, it's like we're talking and getting to know each other and saying, well, what are you looking for? I'm looking for this. What are you looking for? I'm looking for that. Like we've had those conversations, but we haven't had conversations about what we are.
Mm.
So I guess, yeah, I haven't made it past the talking stage.
Mm.
Cause isn't dating what? Explain dating again. What did you say it was?
Dating is more so building, like I would say more building, or have a clear understanding that y'all building towards a relationship. So now it's like you guys are slightly exclusive, but you're not really. You're still dating. But I mean, you're still talking to other people, but you guys have a clear intention that you guys want to be in a relationship, and you guys are working towards it to make sure this is what y'all really want the next step to be.
So I think
Talking is just like on the phone, texting, or whatever.
okay.
Might go for a date once or twice, but that's it.
Okay,
But
no.
dating,
So
yeah.
I've reached the dating stage then, but not in the sense of talking about what we're going to be next. So I'm like edging.
Okay.
I'm like tapping dating. I got one foot in one pond and another. I'm like dating, talking, dating, talking. I'm rocking between the two. But I cannot get beyond it because of all of this crazy shit.
Right.
Um. So okay, I think I agree with what you said. I just think it gets tricky with the dating talking. Yeah, that part. Do you believe in situationships? Why? Why not?
No, I don't believe in situationships because situationships are very one sided. I feel like situationships benefits the dominant party.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's because yeah, and I just feel like it's very confusing because in a situationship, for the most part, I'm just thinking about myself and my friends who have dated as well that end up in situationships. Somebody always ends up getting hurt because it's always that one person who would be like, "Well, you're not my girl or you're not my man," but they do everything that make you believe that y'all are exclusive.
You're low key in a relationship.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you just don't. We want the relationship without the title.
And nothing
Like,
hurts more than you not my girl.
yeah, or you're not my man, or it's like they want you without the commitment, and it is like you end up chasing somebody who doesn't want to be caught.
Mm. Yeah,
So
that's a good one, Yaya.
yeah, so that's eventually what ends up happening with situationships, and that's why I personally don't believe it's a good thing to get involved in, because somebody's always going to end up heartbroken or scorned, and somebody's going to end up bitter in those situations. Because you can see off the back, like, this shit ain't no going nowhere. Like, this man is playing games, or this woman is playing games, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not my man, you're not my girl." Like, what? All right, enough said. You won't have to tell me that shit again.
That's a fact. And then I feel like things like that, you find yourself in them for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not being able to know what you guys are. Not putting a name to it, but y'all at each other's house every day. Y'all do everything together. Like, I remember I had that. And I'll never forget when he was like, "But you're not my girl." Like, I got mad at something. He was like, "Lauren, we're not together." And I was just like, you couldn't fucking tell me that.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me I wasn't in the whole relationship.
But see, and that's why I'm saying, like, and even like with me and my boyfriend, whatever.
When did he get the title again? We need to know.
All right, the day after my birthday. Well, he was calling me all on my. Well, he's been calling me since the day before my birthday. I wasn't answering, and he does this thing where he pops up, like, you're not gonna not answer my call. So, we argued. So I was just like, this shit is just ridiculous. Like, and I'm just like, he has a funny way of dealing with his own problems. And it's not like I don't know that. It's just, it's something that he just does. But I told him, like, go ghost again, you're getting blocked. And I'm telling you that now. I said, don't call my friends, because I'm telling them to block you too.
Is he cool with your friends?
He's cool with Nikki and Paige, my friend Paige.
Okay.
And so I was like, you can't, especially Nikki, like, he'll blow up Nikki's phone, because Nikki lives next door to his brother in Long Island. So it just so happens it's so rare they own the same, like, 2 houses down. And he'll go out there. Yeah, I can see him, like, he'll go out there and pop up at Nikki's house, like, where she at. Like, he's like, that's what he does.
Oh wow.
Not on a scary, like, it sounds scary, but it's not scary. It's just like, that's what he does to try to get his point across.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to make him sound like he's crazy, because he's crazy, but not like that.
I'm sure some of the listeners are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's what he kind of does. But on another note, he just, he knows what it's hitting for. He's been here every day. Like he went home, like, one time to go to sleep, like, because his mother had open heart surgery a couple weeks ago. Like, an emergency open heart surgery. That's the reason why I didn't hear from him.
Okay. She okay though?
Yeah, she's fine. She's good. She's feeling a little under the weather, but she's okay. So like I said, he has a weird way of saying things or dealing with things. Instead of like expressing that to me, like, yo, she just had a heart attack, she has to go in for open heart surgery. He won't tell me that, and it's not like he's lying. He's definitely telling the truth. Of course, I found the truth out, but he just has a weird way of dealing with his problems, and that's something I have an issue with. But nonetheless, when me and him first met in 2013, we were in a situationship for like 3 years, 4 years. It was very complex, a lot of baby mother drama, and that's the reason why we kind of like would cause us to really have a lot of rift. I don't know what point or how did it turn into a relationship. I just knew I was his woman and he was my man. He verbalized it. I verbalized it. That's what it was. Yeah. So I don't know. I actually don't remember that day at all.
Okay. So you guys have like 7 years plus over?
Going on 7 years in July 4th. So yeah, it's a little complicated. It's very complicated. Very complicated.
That's a long ass time.
It is. And honestly, people be like, y'all not talking about marriage. And I'm like, I ain't think about marrying that fool yet. Like, like, to me, it's just like, I'm not pressed for it. Like, I'm really not. Like, we still have things to accomplish. Like, he just got a new business that's doing well. That takes up a lot of his time. He has like a body shop. So it's like I'm still trying to get my Vivify off the ground. Like that's like the least of my concern is being married. Like as long as he does what he needs to do, I have no concerns.
Mm. Do you think that within 5 years that would be kind of a conversation, or you just like
We talk about it. We talk about it. His thing is just like he's like, yo, I just started a business. Like, I cannot do that commitment unless I know I can take care of you if you don't want to work. Okay. And he's like, I'm getting there. And I'm gonna, and like be able to make sure that you're good, and just have other responsibilities too, because his whole, he has a lot of people depending on him. And so he just like, and I respect it because I'm like, I don't want to be in a marriage with somebody if I don't have my fuck you money. Because the problem is like, yeah, it sounds good, like oh, a man want to take care of you, but in situations like that, and I'm not saying this is gonna happen with us, is that when you get comfortable with these dudes, sometimes they take advantage of it because they know you have nothing else. You have nothing to go to. You don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So for me in order for me to get into a marriage, I would have to have my shit all the way together. And that's something I don't have right now because I'm still building.
Right.
So it's definitely going to take some time, and I'm okay with the process. Like I'm not rushing because we still have a lot of kinks to work out. Don't get fucked up. I'm telling y'all. I know I said this before, and I keep saying it again, but I'm telling y'all, the next time he does something stupid, he's getting blocked because there's now that we have worked out so many things. Like we did have strings attached that kept us together. The strings are gone.
Okay.
So there's actually no need for me to stay when he acts stupid, and he knows that. He knows that. So that's why he's really on his P's and Q's right now. So the next time, Lauren, I swear to you, smack me if I lie. Next time he act up, he gonna get dealt with, and he gonna just get blocked.
All right. Come back. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Okay. I'm serious.
I kind of feel like the older I get, I don't know. I think I want a partnership with someone.
That's fine too. I think that's where I'm leading.
Versus marriage.
Yes.
But I want my ring.
Oh, absolutely.
And I want to have a wedding, but can we have a partnership?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the only idea of marriage that I like is the idea of the wedding. Nothing else about it.
Same.
It's the wedding, and I feel like you can have that ceremony. I don't know. Like, I understand people's like feelings towards it. Like, oh, if something was to happen to them, you want control of their estate, and I'm just like, it's just like, I get that part, but it's just like, that should not be the only reason why that you're getting married. Because it costs so much money to separate and all these other things. Like I know I said in a previous episode, like look into a living trust. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have the government involved per se, because that can be changed anytime. Like, have a living trust with this person that you love. Let them have control over that. And so, I don't know. I think a partnership is something that we definitely could have a conversation about, because my cousin has that. Him and his, I will say his common law wife, they've been together, I want to say, maybe like, no, he's 8. No, how old is he? Because me and my little cousin have the same birthday, so he's born on March 26th. I think he just turned 17, so they had to be together for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And it works for them, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at that.
It works for them. And that's why I try to tell people, like, like, we can't keep projecting these ideas on other people. Like, if it works for them, it works for them. Mm-hmm. Because I know it definitely works for my cousin.
You said what?
It definitely works for my cousin. They've been together for a minute.
I feel like the couples that actually never get married, to me, they always last the longest.
Yeah, always.
I had an aunt that never got married to her her boyfriend, and they were together for until he passed away. But they were together for years, like 20, 30 years, like something crazy like that. And I was just like, whoa. And they were always talking about, like, everyone around will always push marriage on her. And she was like, no, we good. We chilling. Mind your business. Worry about your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But they don't, and that's the thing. And it's always the ones who, and that's the thing, like, it's always the ones who got all the marriage issues that's trying to push you into marriage. Like, it doesn't change, like, marriage does not change the fact that this man or woman is going to continue to cheat, continue to be disrespectful, continue to be controlling. Like, it doesn't negate that.
mm-hmm.
It's just literally a legal document. And I know people hate with that term and hate when people say that, but it is what it is. Because you can have a whole union and ceremony under God. Because think about it, like, everybody does not live in the United States. Everybody is not a Christian or a Catholic. Everybody has their own ways of signifying union. So to say that our way is the only way, I think is crazy, because the proof is in the pudding that people have been doing this forever and it has worked for them.
Right.
So it's just like, I think we just need to be open. And I'm like, would you, like, if you had a good man in your life and he took care of you, he was respectful, he just did not want to have the title of marriage, or go down to to town hall or the courthouse to get married, to get a marriage certificate or a license, are you cutting him off because of that? Like, we have to really think about this shit. Like, is it really worth it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. I think it's something that we just have to consider. I don't know if there's something that, because I know he wants to get married. My boyfriend definitely wants to get married. It's just that that's something that's not a priority right now.
I feel you on that. So another thing that happened in the episode is when Issa found out that the person that she was working with is dating her ex.
Right.
And then the conversation came about as to whether, like, should you continue working with this person or not? Because Molly kind of made her feel like she was being messy for staying in this situation. And me, I was just like, but why would you shut down a good thing for something like that?
Right.
And I know that, every situation is complex, but I cannot see myself not continuing to work with someone, especially if we're really getting shit done and this could take my career to the next level, just because you are currently dating the person that I was in a relationship with. Will it be a little weird? Sure. Like, I even love the part when Issa Rae was like, well, can I find some of your ex niggas since you found my ex nigga? Do you remember that part?
I do.
I thought that was really funny. So,
No, I do.
Like, what do you think about that situation? Because I can't, like, I could definitely see myself being uncomfortable a little bit, like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? But I really can't see myself letting a good thing go.
I personally, I agree with you. It's definitely going to be awkward. Trust me. You know the guy that I used to date years ago, right? And I'm always in awkward situations with him when it comes to the woman that he used to date. And even, like, there's one that she wants to do a business partnership with me. And I personally, like, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's like, it's a pass. Like, think about how long Issa and, what's his name?
Lawrence, they
haven't been together for technically years.
Right.
I don't know if their show is like 1 year or 2 years.
It seemed like time went by within
there. Time went by. It's enough to say, like, you know what? We're good. they're good. They should be moving on. Especially she's fucking with some TSA worker. So,
oh, that was so funny.
That is hilarious to me, honestly. But whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't like if this is helping me grow in some shape or form, especially with a business or especially with my dreams and goals. He's gonna have to get over it. He's gonna have to get over it, and that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And spend time. Like, it don't have to be weird. Like, it does not have to be weird.
Yeah, I think there's like a point where we kind of have to shift to like really be adults in certain situations.
Yeah.
And I I get I get being uncomfortable cuz even when I'll go to Keem's, like when Keem has his pop-ups and his barbecues, like when I go, I know when I go there, I'm around women who are probably either dating him, have slept with him, whatever. Like I already know. I feel like shoot, if anything, I be the one kind of feeling awkward because I think people are still trying to figure out if we're dating or not because people don't think exes should ever be friends. And there was even I don't know if I ever talked about this on the podcast, but there was a situation where a girl that he was talking to thought that I was being shady towards her because I knew about their situation. I didn't know anything. I just didn't know Shorty. And she said that at a previous event I said hi to her, and at another event I never spoke to her. But the only reason why I said hi to her at a previous event is because the person I was with introduced us. And then when I saw her again, it's not that I didn't say hi to her, I just didn't pay her any mind. Like I was just minding my business. And then she took it as, oh, she don't rock with me because she know about the situation, and I guess I'm mad, and me and him are gonna get back together. And I'm like, yo, how did you even build that in your head?
But you know what's so funny is that people really think that that they're that important in your life. Like that's what kills me. Like you, sis, like you're not even a motherfucking factor. Like
literally.
But that goes back to like people just have to be secure in what they have with their partner.
Yeah.
Like you have to know what they have, understand like there's nothing coming between me or them, and they have to like that. They have to be certain ground rules, of course. I don't expect them to be best friends or nothing like that. But I would hope that like for example, I hope with Lawrence would be like, you could continue to work with Issa. She's a good woman. And it would make I don't want to say it would kind of like if that cosign would put me at ease because I know like there ain't nothing gonna go on.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? So
no, I agree. And I think from like with that situation I was in, I think it was insecurities from how he was treating her, and she just needed something to blame it on.
Right.
Because I'm like, why would I ever go to any of his events being shady towards any woman? Like, if that's, I feel like I gotta be shady to the whole room because I don't know who is
who. Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going somewhere to be a mean girl. I just don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, trust me, it's no shade. Trust me, I'm not stressed out about you. I'm not stressed out about y'all situation. You can have them. But I don't know. I think some people feel more comfortable in situations than others, and sometimes for some people, like that's the first time they've ever felt uncomfortable, and so they don't know how to deal with their emotions. So
I just wish people would just keep that shit to themselves. Then, like that has everything to do with you and nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, but let's cut the bullshit. Like please, nobody's checking for nobody over here.
You know how amazing the world would be if some people kept certain shit to themselves?
Yo, exactly.
And didn't include you into the storylines that they build up in their head?
Exactly.
So yeah, I really thought it was whack that Molly was making her feel like she was being messy, or that she liked mess because she continued to work with someone who was being like genuine with her from the start. And so it's just like I'm in a situation that I can't help and I need this person. Now all of a sudden you're telling me I'm fucked up and I like mess because I still went through with the event. Like I don't know. Molly's whack.
Yeah, I think Molly has some underlying issues that's gonna come to the surface. I don't know what it is, but like I wouldn't even tell my. What did she say to Issa? What did she say to Issa? Issa was like, okay. She was taken aback by it a little bit. What did she say?
Are you speaking about when she was just like, I think you like this type of stuff? Like, I think you like being messy?
Yeah. When she said that, I was just like, what? Like, I literally, like, what she just found out a couple of days ago, the event is happening. What am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, can you be a little bit more supportive in the situation? That's like, this is my goal, my dream. She has connections. She can help me out. And it's just like, they don't even have to be best friends. It can just be strictly work. Because unfortunately, like, you cannot help who you in a workspace with.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So, I mean, like, listen, I'd rather pull my resources or whatever and just put my personal issues aside. Yes, it's going to be kind of weird, but you'll get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like, do not stop the bag. Like, at the end of the day, think about the goal, what you're trying to do, where you want to be, and push the rest of the shit to the side. Because I was just like, ugh. I really do hope that this season, like, Molly has some type of breakthrough. Because I feel like in the past, like, it's always bullshit with her.
Always.
And I feel like she even fucks things up for herself a lot. And I'm just like, come on, girl, like what's going on? That was a good episode. I hate that they're only 30 minutes. It bothers me.
And it better not be 8 episodes this season. I'll tell you that shit right now.
Oh, now that you say that, when we're done recording, I'm gonna see how many episodes they have lined up. Cause yeah, we need more than what they're giving.
Yeah, I'm not with none of this shit.
It's too good.
Way too good.
Well, that is this week's episode.
All right.
Thank you guys for listening. And if you haven't already, please go to iTunes podcast and leave a review. And then go shop Vivify.
Yeah, we're having a 20% off sale right now. So go to Vivify, Body & Co. V like Victor, I. B like Victor, I. F like Frank, Y. bodyandco.com.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.
Bye.